Welcome to Get to Know Solano. Brought to you by Vacaville's very own Choker Films. Video production, editing, and compositing services. And now, Get to Know Solano with your host, Dina Zamora.
Good morning. This is Get to Know Solano. This is your host, Dina Zamora. We are at the Vacaville Farmers Market with Access Channel 27 and Channel 99. Take an adventure with us and come see what they have to offer. Hi, we're with Oscar this morning at his amazing fruit stand. His blueberries caught my eye. Can you tell us something about your produce this morning?
Sure. We got here around 5:30 this morning. Pretty much. We have white peaches, we have plums, we got oranges, we got kata oranges. So pretty much the season's coming in. So as the season comes in, we're gonna have more produce and more selection.
And also, can you tell us where your fruit comes from?
Fresno.
Very nice.
Yeah, Tulare, Fresno. Pretty much we leave the farm around 2:30, 3 o'clock in this morning. So it takes us about 5 hours, 6 hours to get down here real quick. And yeah.
I used to live in Fresno, actually.
Did you?
Fresno has amazing weather for fruit, so this must be extra sweet.
Sure is. Yeah, when you come down here, so anything you see, just ask me and we'll pretty much give you a little bit of try, and if you like it, and pretty much that's everything, where everything starts from.
Oscar, are you here every Saturday?
Every Saturday until October 21st, I believe is that last day, until the next year.
So you make your trek beginning what month?
The first day of this market?
Yes.
It's May 4th, I believe.
May 4th all the way to October, and you wake up at 5:30 in the morning every Saturday just so we can have your delicious fruit.
Yes, I get here around 5:30, and by 8 o'clock is the perfect time for anybody to show up, and pretty much from 8 to 12.
And what is the name of your farm?
It's Ramon Rojas.
Ramon Rojas Farm. Well, we are very grateful to you to travel so far and get up so early so that we can enjoy your fruit. Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you.
Good morning. We're here with Shuzo, and he is selling amazing, beautiful flowers here in Vacaville this morning. They are fresh. You must come and see them. He's going to let us know where these flowers come from. Where do these flowers come from?
I come from Watsonville.
Watsonville. That's quite a ways. How early do you have to get up to come?
About 2.5 hours driving.
Wow.
And in the morning, and then I get up and then 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And do you grow these flowers?
Yeah, everything, me and wife and a couple of guys, and they help us, yeah.
So from beginning to end, these are your babies.
Yeah.
They are fresh, they are beautiful. We are privileged to have you here. Are you here from May to October also?
May to middle of October.
Okay, okay. Well, we're so glad that you're here. We're glad you're here with your flowers. And we can certainly tell you put a lot of love into your flowers. They're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. And I have a lot a nice customer here, and then, so I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, Shuzo from Peace Nursery of Watsonville. We appreciate you speaking with us this morning.
Oh, very welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning. This is Pleasant Valley Honey Company. We are with Clay this morning, and he just let me taste his amazing honey. And he's going to tell us a little bit about where the honey comes from.
Well, sure. I have several small apiaries throughout Pleasance Valley, mostly on Pleasance Valley Road. I actually have one that I'm really excited about up on top of the mountain, up on Mixed Canyon Road. And so right now, up on top of the mountain, they're foraging a native called Shanice, and probably several. There's also Yerba Santa up there, which makes an amazing sort of darker honey. Right now, I've got sort of two different. One is a varietal honey from Orange Blossom. I have some beehives up off of 505 at a little organic orange and mandarin farm. And this other honey is a little bit earlier generation with a little bit influence of almond in it, and it's actually bitter, believe it or not.
Clay, thank you for taking the time to speak with us this morning.
It's been my pleasure.
I'm fascinated by eating, and I'm fascinated by honey, but I'm more fascinated with your passion for bringing us this amazing honey.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. We're with Michael this morning, the market manager for the market of Vacaville Farmers Market, and we just happened to bump into him this morning, and he's going to tell us about what exactly he does.
I provide the market. I get everyone to come out and sell their products and make sure the community's coming out, the community's in the know. So I like to provide for this.
And Michael, how do you do that? Do you do internet, newspapers?
Yeah, I do Facebook, newspapers. I go around with posters about the Vacaville Farmers Market and everything else. We do a monthly email sign-up sheet.
So, Michael, how does somebody so young get involved with something so innovative?
I found out about it at the Martinez Farmers Market, and I was talking to the market manager out there, and he referred me to this great company.
Seems like a pretty important job. We wouldn't have a farmer's market if you weren't here.
Yeah, I love it so far.
That's awesome. Is that something that you were interested in immediately, or is that something that just happened?
I've been going to farmers markets all my life, so
really?
I really enjoy them a lot. So.
Where did you grow up?
Martinez.
Okay, so you know this area.
Yep.
You know the farmers market in the Bay Area is always a little bit different than other areas.
Yeah.
Because we have great weather, and we probably can go longer than other people because of the sun.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
That's true.
Is there any secret, information you want to tell us about that we don't know as just regular people coming here?
Great tip would be if you're having any questions about the produce, feel free to just ask the farmer. It's because it's their product, they grow it, they know it.
So how do you get people to come from so far away? We had some people from Watsonville, from Fresno. How do you get them to come so far?
It's all, if they like to do a lot of markets, it's kind of their business, so they like to get the word out there, and they do many markets. I mean, some of them come from Vacaville and then go to Petaluma. So,
oh wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, you do a great job.
Thank you
so much for talking with us this morning.
Thank you.
We are with Sunsoaked Soap Company, and we are with Lucy this morning. She wants to tell us a little bit about her products.
So I make handmade soaps. Here they are right here. And I make them with a base of olive oil, coconut oil, palm oil, some with shea butter, cocoa butter, all natural good for you ingredients.
How did you begin doing this?
I found out from a doctor that I was allergic to products that they put in soap that's sold in the store. And so I started making my own, and then I loved the creative aspect of it. I loved the color and the scent and all the different things that I could do with soap, and I loved that people could use it every day and enjoy it. And
so Lucy, it's got to be complicated. I mean, it's almost like a chemist. You have to know what to mix, what not to mix, what hurts skin and what doesn't hurt skin, because you're so sensitive, and your clients are sensitive. How did you learn? How did you research? And how did you figure out what worked for you and what didn't?
I researched the different properties of oils, what oils provide lather, what oils provide moisture, what oils provide hardness to the bar, how much essential oils I could use, and then there's a lye calculator online that you can use, and you put your recipe in, and it tells you how hard the bar will be and how moisturizing it will be, and then I've just experimented.
Oh wow!
That way.
Amazing. So. Well, they're beautiful. Can you tell us something about the one that looks like a honeycomb?
Yeah. So this one right here, I make it in a slab mold, and I actually use bubble wrap to make the honeycomb look. And it's made with honey and goat milk, and it has clove and orange essential oils in it.
Lucy, can you tell us a little bit about the history of specialized soaps like this? Like I could imagine in the days of Cleopatra and the days of past, the kings and queens had specific soap that they used because they also had sensitive skin and they wanted to take care of their skin, and they were royalty. I can imagine this soap is of that quality.
I hope so, yes. Actually, soap first started when they say that the ashes came down from the water, and they mixed with the oils from the fat, and then it just turned into soap when it got to the bottom of the mountain, and that's how soap started.
That's amazing.
So,
what would we be without soap?
Dirty.
Thank God for soap, and thank God for Lucy.
I have extra bottle for you bottle, okay?
That is delicious.
This one try.
That is amazing.
The pumpkin bread with the sweet jalapeno here. And the cream cheese.
Is this gonna burn my mouth?
No.
I don't eat hot food.
It's
I'm
less
missing
spicy
a
than the
G.
cilantro.
The cilantro one was amazing,
Yeah.
man. Wow. That is incredible. Oh my gosh.
Samosa veggie.
You know, the cameraman never eats.
You want me to-
breakfast today, okay?
You want me to feed you this piece? You want me to feed you this piece because I'm trying to get my
I'll try it.
I'm trying to get my my mouth to clean, to be cleansed. That is amazing.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. That's got some flavor.
We are here with Harimanda, and his business name is Sookie. He has a variety of Indian food, and he just let us sample about 4 or 5 different things. And one of the things about the food that he creates is you cannot put your finger on it. You'd have like 5, 6 different flavors, and you really don't know what you're eating, but you know it's amazing. And every single sample he's given us this morning is delicious. And I'd like Harimanda to tell us more about his creations.
Yes, we have the 4 or 5 kind of snacks here. You can eat anytime. It's a lentil, something on the salad on the rice. And we have different kind of curry sauces here. You can make it home. We are self-serving for the 5 people. Just put water and cream. We have the bindalu, we have the plastic curry, korma, madras, tandoori marinade. And we have something spicy here. You can make rice like cauliflower, potato, and cabbage. And we have the different kind of chutney here. You can share with any meal, any breakfast.
So
Sandwiches.
one of the things that really impresses me about Sookie's products, Mr. Harimanda, is that you don't have to be an expert. He's saying that you can mix this with water and you can just make some rice and put this over water with your vegetables or your meat. And so really, if you take one of these packets home and you make it at home, your family's gonna think you're a genius. And really, Mr. Harimanda is the genius, but you don't have to tell them. How do you get your products? Are you online? Do you have a store?
Yes.
Where are you out of?
We are located in Hayward, but you can order online, no problem.
Okay, so Sookie's is out of Hayward, California, but you can go online and order his products. The jalapeno chutney is something that we did taste.
We have the website here.
Whole Foods, Costco also sells these products. So easy access is really the key here. And how did she recreate her recipes?
She is the big chef, okay? She has a lot of experience.
Is she a live chef or is she a chef?
She is maybe the live chef. She started in the jungle time, okay?
That's wonderful. How did you get involved with this company?
My friend told me he worked this company last 10 years. He gave me offer them to start there.
Very nice, very nice. Well, how did you end up in Vacaville?
I come first time here.
Today is your first time?
No, this market first time for me. But
Okay.
I come today we have 4 weeks.
Okay. So, is there anything special you want to tell us about any of your recipes?
Yes, we have a lot of people like the pumpkin bread with the sweet jalapeno here, and this combo is very good.
Okay.
You combine this one, and the pumpkin bread here. This is a real combo.
I'll give this back to you, and I'll give this back to you. So another snack that we can try is the pumpkin bread. It's already made. Again, you can get it at Whole Foods, you can get it at Costco, you can get it online.
And this combo together.
The combination, which is what we tasted a little bit earlier. We tasted different layers, and this dip here, which has what in it? What does the dip have in it?
Sour cream, yogurt, cucumber, and mint, garlic.
Okay, so there's a lot of flavors in here: sour cream, yogurt, garlic, some other things in here, and some mint. And then you put it together with the jalapeno chutney. So this is how you get your layers: the pumpkin in here, the sour cream in here, the garlic, the jalapeno chutney. There is no boundaries to what you can create with gourmet Indian foods. I'm really happy that you're out here.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, and we're glad that we tasted all your amazing food, and we liked it all. There was nothing we didn't like.
Thank you.
Hi, Black Oak Photography, and this is a dual booth. We are also with Janelli's New Age Gifts, and Kai's going to tell us a little bit about his booth.
So this is my photography, and this is my wife Janelli's jewelry.
How did you get involved with doing such unique photography?
I just picked up a camera, took a class, and just fell in love with it, and just went from there.
Can you show us your favorite piece?
This is in Winners. This is off 113 by Lake Solano.
Oh wow. How did you get the clouds to look like fire?
It's a process called HDR, stands for High Dynamic Range. You combine 3 pictures into one.
Amazing. When did you start doing this?
2 years ago.
Wow. Are you already this good?
I guess. That's what you call it.
So Kai, do you think that some people are just born to be photographers and have an eye for it?
Probably. I'd imagine so. I mean, I think it's some people can pick it up or someone needs to go to class. I mean, I took one class and that's it. Just to do it for fun.
You bet.
And this is all I just do on the side. I work full time.
It's really unique. And everyone has its own class. That's like 2 little anchors there. Is that right? Gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are with Mike at Achadina Cheese Company, and this is one of his best sellers. It's a Jersey cow and goat mixed together, cheese with garlic in it, and it is amazing. He said you can go ahead and put it over eggs, you could melt it, you could put it, with pretty much...
You can just pop it like popcorn right out of the container.
It's pretty delicious.
Baseball games.
It's pretty delicious. He was telling us that the family that owns this company is Portuguese. Can you tell us something about the history of them beginning to make cheese?
I think it was a family ranch, and they ended up, this part of the family ended up taking it over, and about 8 to 10 years ago they started making the fresh curd, which is more popular back east.
I see.
We didn't have a whole lot of it on the west coast. A lot of people don't know what fresh curd is.
I do know that Portuguese came from the Azores Islands, many of them, because my son is actually Portuguese. And many of the Portuguese that settled in California were dairy farmers. I do know that much. In fact, my son's grandfather was a dairy farmer inspector up and down the California coast. And so I think this says a lot about the experience and the history of making cheese. They were doing it back in Portugal, so when they came to California,
that was one of the ways they made money.
You bet. They just took the new ingredients in this state, but they took the experience of, generations past. Absolutely, and that's why they were so successful at it. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
This was Get to Know Solano. I'm your host, Dina Zamora. It has been a great adventure meeting with all these amazing people with their flowers and their honey and their music and their stories. It seems like they have one thread in common, which is passion for what they do and passion for making people happy. And certainly they brought a smile to my face. So thank you for joining us, and I hope you join us in the future for our next episodes of Get to Know Solano.
Thank you for tuning in to Get to Know Solano. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you would like to profile your business or special event on Get to Know Solano, please contact chokerfilms@yahoo.com. We'll see you next time on Get to Know Solano.